And there goes the bell. All right, let's get after it. So we're sitting here kind of waiting, if you're just tuning in, obviously, to see if we get any trades through on the software. But I do have a couple things I want to go over today as well. Like I said, I'm going to try to incorporate a bit more education into the mix during these calls. Now, so for whatever reason, Friday typically is not a great day. Historically, Fridays, trading on Fridays, right, based off the way I'm trading, because of the fact that Friday we're trading 0 DTE contracts that expire the same day, there is that possibility of 100% loss, like 100%, loss on that given position if those contracts, trade through the whole day without hitting our stop loss or take profit. In most cases, contracts are set to, and they're designed to inherently expire worthless. So Friday is going to be our day where we're going to face the biggest drawdowns. One, because of obviously the contracts being 0 DTE, they're going to expire that same day. Now, there are instances where the contracts could trade throughout the entire day on Friday. Yes, they're still going to expire as soon as the market closes, but at 3:55, they're going to expire in the money. If they expire out of the money, they're going to expire worthless. So more than likely, they'll be worth like negative 99%. If you don't want to tolerate as large of a loss, one is don't tune in, don't trade Friday, because I can tell you historically. Now, I'm going to say a couple of things that are going to contradict themselves, and it's interesting. But so historically, from 21 to 24, all 40 years, if we hadn't have traded Friday, well, we would have limited our drawdown by just about half. For example, our max drawdown over the last 40 years was, 20% based off of position size that you were trading and how aggressive you were being. Let's just say that 20% would have been the worst period of trading during the last 4 years. That's how much you would have lost on your account before your account recovered. And overall, you would have actually, over the last 4 years, made more money if you hadn't have traded Fridays. So it's really interesting because this year, Friday actually has been our best performing day. Market conditions can shift and change, and Thursday was our best day as far as profits over the last 4 years. But this year, for whatever reason, Thursday is our worst day. Like Friday is our best trading day and the most profitable. So it's super interesting because if you hadn't have traded Fridays this year, we wouldn't have had that, really a good year at all. All right, we just got a day trade through on the software. Let's see what happens here. DASH, dash puts, guys. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop in these dash puts. These expire 3/28. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go in with about 21 contracts. I'm gonna pull up DASH, and you can see my orders sitting here. I'm gonna send another order through at 1250. Okay. We got that fill. Now let's go ahead. Let's pull up the day trading strategy algorithm. Let's then go ahead and enter our criteria. Today is 3/26 at 9:43. 3/26, 9:43. And our spot is 198.01. So 198.01. I'll hit OK. We'll hit apply. And you can see here, we've got our stop loss, we've got our take profit. So stop is at 202.73, take profit is at 188.56. So let's go ahead. I'm going to send this out in the call out section. You're in at 1250. Good fills. Nice. Looks like I'm up 4,000 so far on the trade. So currently up 4,000, 15%. All right, well, we're looking pretty good so far. Getting a really nice follow through. One of the reasons why I really just don't sweat the entry and I just get in. I try not to go in with market orders because I'm trading bigger size, but these trades do move fast and I don't want to miss out on the move. Let's see, our stop loss is sitting 2.5% off of entry, now currently sitting just about 3.75-4% off of where we're currently trading. Take profit is sitting about 3.75 off where we're currently trading. And off of the entry, take profit was sitting just about 5%. So we've already moved down just about 1.5% off of our entry. 16%, 4.2K. And these are the actual contracts right here. We can see how the contracts are moving. 1125 was the lowest point these contracts traded at today. The highest point was 15, so 1500 or 1125 on the low end. Not a ton of volume, not a ton of open interest. So, not a whole lot of people trading these contracts. So keep in mind that the spread might fluctuate more what you'd typically be used to. There's decent volume coming in. Obviously, volume is updated in real time. And then the open interest is updated at the end of the day after or as the market closes, right? So right now I can see we've got about 160 in volume on these contracts. All right, there we go, up 5.1K, so just about 20%. I'm in a little heavy on these just because when I was trying to get filled, again, my first fill was 1215. I did 1215 divided by 25,000, which gave me 21. I ended up paying 1260. So I'm in heavier than I would like. So when you go to place your order, there's two options: a dollar amount of position, just says amount, and then there's value in units. You could send an order through with, say, whatever your position size intention is, but in the past, maybe they've changed this. If you send that order through and it's not exactly equivalent to that contract cost, like if you couldn't buy the exact amount of contracts to like a whole number within that position size, it wouldn't get filled. So I'll have to mess around with that and see if that's changed. But if I would send an order through with 25,000, then if I couldn't buy exactly a whole number, a round number, say 20 contracts, if I could only buy 19.2 contracts, the order wouldn't go through. It rounds down now. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with that. Thank you. Also, this is different because up until December, I was, swing trading. And when we started doing the day trading back in December, came back around to day trading and obviously using this system, this strategy. But swing trading, I would never worry about it. I would just calculate out how many contracts I wanted to buy and then just buy that many. But anyway, you can kind of optimize your process of entering a position and speed up that process a bit, whether it's hotkeys or something simple like that. It's definitely going to help you out. So $30,000 behind this trade right now instead of 25,000. So I'm in 5,000 heavy, which is too much. How much I'm going to make if I hit my take profit and how much I'm going to lose if I hit my stop loss. So it looks like if right now at this second I hit my take profit, I would make about 18,800. So just about 19,000. And if I hit my stop loss, I'd lose just about 8,000. So just about a 1 to 2.37 R. So my risk, I'm gonna post this in the coaching channel. Reward is 2.3 times my risk. Okay, so that's just a 1 to 1. I'm gonna type it out here. To 2.37 R. And my average risk to reward is about a 1 to 2, okay? All right, if you guys are in this trade with me, comment W in the chat if you're in. Very excited for this one. Let's see how it plays out. I'm gonna hop off here. It's 10:05. I don't wanna sit here all day and stare at these candles going up and down. So let's go ahead, let's set our alerts. We're gonna go and we're gonna set an alert here. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna create an alert and it's gonna be at or below. We'll do 188.80, right? Just slightly above my take profit. So that should give me plenty of time to actually log on and then go ahead and close that trade. And we'll create another alert here. We'll do at or above. Let's do 202.60. And yeah, I mean, great trade so far, up about 30%. What an amazing trade. 44%, $11,700. So don't miss out on the next one. We do have some seats open inside the mentorship if you're interested in joining. I'm ready here in just about, let's see, a couple more minutes to lock in this trade. If you were on the live session this morning, you hopped into the call out, congratulations. 44% is an amazing, amazing day. And again, every morning I'm live. Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm live, I'm trading in front of you inside the mentorship. So we've got, let's see, it's 3:41. I close out my trades at 3:55 if I haven't hit my stop or take profit. So 5 minutes before the market close, I will go ahead and I will exit that trade. So it looks like today at one point, highest P&L on the day was just about 12,000. And it looks like we're up 10,500 right now. Not for 1 second during the entire duration of this trade, during the entire day, was this trade in the red. So that's something that I really like to see, especially from a risk perspective. The fact that we were able to have this really solid entry off the open. Obviously, the software did send through this trade. So today at 9:43, the software sent through these Dash puts. We did go ahead, we bought up those same contracts. I then used the algorithm that I have. The algorithm then did set my take profit and stop loss. And so far, currently, let's see, off of where we're trading and where we entered, we've seen just about a -3% decline in Dash. So obviously trading puts, betting on Dash to go down, we see that Dash has sold off and is down just about 3% since we entered, and just about 4% on the day. Up 9.1K right now. We'll see what happens. All right, there we go. Just locked in $9,100 profit on the day on ticker symbol DASH. Let's go ahead. Let's get this sent out to the team over inside the mentorship group. And again, by default, I close this trade out at 355, right? Just about 355. I got filled at 1695. That was my exit. That makes for a total net ROI of 34.38%. Let's go ahead. Let's send that out. Who made money on Dash with me?